The Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi yet.
You don't know the power of the dark side. Of the dark side.
Yes, good girl. Oh, yes, I know I'm taller than her. Wait. Ready? Good try. So she's going to struggle to figure that out. She will, though, I think rather quickly. Come on, hot stuff. Figure out that my house, yes. So this as well.
Okay.
I'm not going to show her that.
Yeah.
If she sees that, she's going to go for it. Wait. Top. So that's the trigger. There it is. Yeah. Good. And the trigger is the leg coming out.
Leg.
Right? Not the disc. Come on, hot stuff. Ouse. Yes. You ready? Wait. Top. Yes. Good. Right? So she went on. The disc didn't even come into it.
Okay.
Right? And I don't want her performing the vault as like a trajectory-based thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
I want her to target the object.
Yeah.
But I also wanted to prove to you that she was going on that and not the disc.
Yeah.
So come on, hot stuff. You ready? Wait. Top. Yes, good girl. Ouse. Wait. Top. Yes, good girl. Ouse. What? It's not fair, is it? It's completely not fair.
It's okay. She could probably back vault off you too, and
yeah, totally. She will be. I'll do that after this.
yeah.
Come on, hot stuff. Wait right there. Wait. Come on. Wait. Hot. Yes. Wait. Whoa, whoa. Come on over here. Hustle. Ouse. Oh, I thought you had it. You ready? Huh? Good girl. Ouse. Through. Yes, wait. Yes. Ouse. Yes. Huh? What? Look at her. Ouse. Wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. Excuse me.
Yeah. And that's where we start.
Kind of consider that like a fart in church.
Yeah.
Right? That's completely unacceptable. You could do that with a look as well.
Okay.
Wait. Wait. Top. Now, you ready? Come on, hot stuff. Ouse. Yes, wait. Top.
Yeah.
So that's a trigger, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a trigger. All right, you want to do it? Let's go, go, go. Through and flip. Good. Ouse. Go, go, go. Ouse. Yes, ouse. Up, up, up. Ouse. Yes. Good. Ouse. Through. Wait for it. Yes, ouse. Wait for it. Badass. Go, go, go. Through and flip. Good. Ouse. Go, go, go. Ouse. Yes, ouse. Up, go, Epi. Go, Epi. Ouse. Good. Right there. Yes, good. Good. Ouse. Through. Yes, ouse. Yes. Badass. Hey, how's it going, everybody? I am back. It is Sunday, and we are doing another video check. haven't caught any feedback from chat. Chat, hit me up. Let me know how the stream is shaping up. Still got internet trouble. Not very happy about it. Kind of pisses me off, actually, but what are you going to do, right? So, Sunday night, Midnight Disc Dog. This is what we're doing. Team Hero, sponsored by Team Hero, Hero Disc USA. That's where we get all of our discs, and they're pretty awesome, so you should totally check them out. Let me see here. We'll go to the normie cam. Uh-oh. What happened there? Interesting. Boom. Okay. There we go. So, yeah, it's Sunday, and testing things out. I've got yellow notifications all over the place, right? Safari. So, like, see, it says it's poor. And not very happy about that. We were getting smoking internet service, and now we're not. So, kind of bummed about that. But got to keep checking it out, see how things are going. How's everything going with you guys? Chat, speak up. So, let's see. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull up something from the site. I can talk a little bit about our website. Might as well do that, right? So this is the Digital Dojo. Whoa, whoa, easy, cheetah. Don't use that. This is the Digital Dojo. It's kind of our social media site. It's pretty awesome. We got groups and classes and whatnot. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do what we started the show with. So we'll get a look at how terrible my internet is right now. Yeah, it's terrible. It's not okay. Let me shrink this down a little, get it down to, hey, Ace of Hogan. How is the stream here? Not getting much feedback, but let me see. Oh, this is like the first time. Awesome, thank you, Ace of Hogan. This is the first time I pulled this up and had kind of a, well, I guess slowing down a disc dog vault queuing, 5-card stud. Actually, it isn't a bad draw. It's just not very exciting for me. A lot of times I use this front page to set the show. So I come here and I just open these up. I'll go ahead and open them up. Probably damage my internet. Let's see, we'll pull that one up. We'll pull that one up. That one. We can do runners and floaters. Dog's eye perspective. So Me, social media, movie by Lauren Feldman. Pretty awesome. Yeah, that's awesome, Ace of Hogan. So let me figure out how I'll move that over here. We'll just move that, right? Right. Yeah, I bet it's lagging. Let me take a look here. Whoa. Like I said, I have had pretty bad luck with my internet of late. Yeah, I'm getting announcement that says you guys are gonna lag. Sorry, Charlie. It's best I can do. I would be whipping the internet if I could. So let's see what we pulled up here. And again, this is just from the front page. We have 9 random disc dog posts that pop up on the front page. And I can grab those at pretty much any time. and whip up a show from them. Slowing down a disc dog with team movement and flat work. What is, hang on, something's up with this. Actual size, there we go. So, Obi is an animal, guys. He's a complete animal. He's like 8 or 9 now. He's getting older. He's finally started to come into his own, finally started to slow down and have some thoughtful work. And it's largely because of this Disc-Kwon-Do stuff we've been doing. We've been doing the flat work compass and the fly cheese stuff. And it helped him out tremendously. Most of the dogs that run too fast, too aggressive, don't listen to their handler, bum rush their handler, play with too much pressure, play too fast for their handler, blah, blah, blah. We can go on and on. Dogs that do that, they don't have a good understanding of how to work with the handler. They don't know how to stop. They don't know how to be triggered to go. They just go, right? I just go. Where are you going? I don't know. Going fast, right? That old agility meme. But Obi, through the Disc-Kwon-Do stuff and some flat work, just focusing on foundation, has turned into quite a nice little disc dog. He's nice and responsive. He follows his handler. He stops when he's told to stop or asked to stop. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to run through this article real quick and just kind of give you a brief overview, and then we're going to go through the article, or I'm sorry, the video. Fingers crossed I can find it. I might not be able to find it. I'm not quite familiar with the whole system here, so fingers crossed I can find it, that I didn't delete or unplug the hard drive that this video sits on. But yeah, Obi's doing well. He's still apt to run too fast. First of all, number one, if the dog goes, don't throw. Don't throw. If your dog goes around and you want to do something and he just takes off running, don't throw. Doesn't matter if someone's there watching, doesn't matter if you're in a contest, who cares? Don't throw. When you throw when the dog goes, you reinforce him leaving you without paying attention, and you don't want to do that. If the dog goes, don't throw. If you don't, I'll get that in a sec, Ace of Hogan. If you don't throw, the dog slows down and stalks. Here's something that many people really, really need to figure out and to put into practice. Your dog can't run after a Frisbee if you don't throw it. The end. Your dog can't run too fast. He can't make you do anything if you don't throw the Frisbee. So when you don't throw, the dog stalks. If my dog is running across really hard and he's running like crazy, and I stand here like this and I don't throw, guess what? He runs by another about 5 yards, and then he turns in and looks at me. Hey, King, that'll do. Yeah, he slows down and then he looks at me. That will also set up an arcing movement around the handler. Yeah, so when the dog does run by, if you turn with the dog will turn with you, and he will continue to stalk in the hopes that you're going to make a throw. So the dog runs by this way, right? He gets out there about 5 yards, and I start kind of turning this way with him. That dog is going to turn this way and start running that way, at which point in time I can make a throw on my terms, not the dog's terms. So that's pretty awesome. Mix it up and keep him guessing. Patterns are awesome, but patterns are, well, they're awesome.
And awesome doesn't necessarily mean super cool. Awesome can mean horrifying and terrible, awe-inspiring. And a pattern can be horrifying and terrible for you and your dog. You want the dog, if the dog is guessing and not exactly sure what's happening, they will stop and look in at you. Or slow down and look in at you. They will tend to you while they're running around out there. If you keep the pattern 100% consistent and run the same pattern all the time, the dog learns that and bolts, and then you wind up throwing. Even if you're doing the pattern and you were trying to do that, if he thinks taking off made you throw, he's going to take off and do that. By the way, all of these things are things that Obi was doing. Obi was doing all of these things, and that was why we were having such trouble dealing with him, right? Let me see, slow down a disc dog. Let me see if I can find this. Do-do-do. Slow down. Slow down. The sidewalk's for regular walking, not fancy walking. Yep, that would be that. Let's try Obi. And again, guys, if I don't have this video, I'm actually going to be pretty sorry, because I keep saying I need to do these. I need to pull all my videos and put them somewhere. You know, so I have, yes. So I have them all in one place, but I have a shit ton of videos, guys. Like, I have lots and lots of videos. So let me see here. I'm going to put this in random features. And we're going to fire up this video of Obi, and we're going to talk about those things that that we just talked about in the article. This is the article that goes along, or this is the video that goes along with that article. So I'm going to...
Hey everybody, how's it
go
going?
ahead.
I'm Watson, Positive Vibe, host of Disc Dogger Weekly. I have Obi here. We're going to do some flat work, also a little bit of disc kwando, just kind of move him around, try and show some, some flat work with a dog.
I'm going to let this play for a few,
obviously
and I will be
not a
right
photographer.
back.
Check it out.
Ace of Hogan, I have 5 dogs. April has 11. So we have
All right,
16
we're going to warm
total.
up with the flat work compass. Wait right there. That is a flank in the clockwise direction. Yes, good man. Aus. Yes, a flank in the counterclock direction. Oh, come on, handsome. Aus. Yes.
You guys are going to hear me
Pass
feeding
in the
my dogs
clockwise
here.
direction. Dude, come on. Aus. And a pass in the counterclock direction.
Chill, chill.
Yes, good man. Oh, great work. That was it. So that's pretty awesome. Obi's stopping on every rep. That's something new. I'm going to go ahead and switch this a little bit, and I'm going to do one more of those. Ready? Catch. Yes, good man. Stopping in with that other leg catch. Stepping forward, making the toss. That's going to tell him yes. As the flank is out there. Aus. Yes. Catch. Boom. With the clockwise pass. Good man. Come on, handsome. Aus. Catch.
Come on, Quickie
Counterclock
Pants.
pass. Good work.
Come on, C.
Oh, good job.
Pen, you have food.
All right.
Go.
What we're going to do this time is just kind of move him around a little bit, try and get some interception type stuff. Yes. Aus. Yes. Try and slow him down a little bit. Aus. Yes. Easy.
See?
What? Aus. Yes. Yes. Good man. Aus. Yes. Easy. You see him going way too hard, way too fast on that. Don't want that kind of speed. Too aggressive. running by too hard. It's not safe for him to leap. It's not really easy for me to throw to him. So I'm going to go ahead and use some flat work to take away that immediate bolt. So I'm going to send. So I believe on this one here, I'm going to let him run by. And you're going to see him run by like, "Wah, throw it, bitch. Throw where I'm going to be." And I'm not going to throw. And then he's going to have to adjust to me. I'm going to cue the drop, and then I'm going to pull him around. Yep. Okay, catch. Yes, good man, Ob. So here he comes. Yes. You can see how fast he's going. And now he's got to work with me. Yes, good man. Right? You can see him run by, actually. And now he's got to attend to me. And that time he came in nice and slow. And now you can see him taking that turn in stride. Let's actually watch that. Let's watch this set up again. Watch these first two. And watch how aggressively he runs by me here. See it? He sprints by, and then he turns, right? And he's going to do it even worse going counterclock, right? He sprints by and then, oop, my bad. Now watch this time. Out, and now he just easily runs in and slides around. Right? So if I don't throw, he can't go, and he's got to stalk me. And now that I've slowed him down, I can bring him across for like this zigzag, and he'll be nice and smooth. Yeah, I'm going to run through your comments here in a sec, Ace of Hogan. As soon as we kind of finish up this vid, you've asked a couple of good questions. Yep, you see him run by. Oh, my bad, Ron. My bad. Yep, you blew it, Obi. You blew it. So, that was Obi. That was Obi. Oh, that's not good. Funny. And Obi is really awesome, but he's a silly guy. He's become quite the teacher at our place here. He does a lot of teaching with people that we're working with. So yeah, slowing down a disc dog. First thing, if the dog goes, don't throw, right? That is super, super simple. And remarkably, people don't do that very often. Our dog comes sprinting at us and puts some pressure on us, and we cough it up. You know, we just cough it right up, and that's not cool. We shouldn't be doing that. Certainly shouldn't be doing that if we think or if we want to control how the dog is moving. So yeah, let's see. I'm going to turn on this alert box. Yep, that's the one. We're going to see what's happened with our. See if anyone's subscribed. Eric Anderson. Let's hope that works. Did that work? Are we going to get that to show up? Maybe? Maybe not? Oh, that's why. Huh, funny. No, doesn't seem to be working. What a bummer. Ooh, let me try another alert here. I might just have the wrong alert.
Donation. I can try that one. We'll try that one. There we go. Got some zombie action going on. That'll work. So, oh no, it didn't work. Huh. Okay, well, I guess I'll turn this off. That's a bummer. All right, so I am going to scroll up. We'll hit on some Ace of Hogan questions. Let's see. Secondary fear period conversation here. About the fear period, if my border collie goes through it 7 to 9 months, will all those months or only in between? Like maybe it starts, it'll be a real short period of time, be a week or two, right? And it'll be somewhere in that time period if it happens. And, you know, hopefully because it's on your mind or, you know, you've been exposed to it, you'll recognize it quickly. But again, during that time, we just prophylactically don't do a lot with our dogs. All the early socialization is done, and from 7 to 9 months, they're not going to really learn anything extra and new. So we just kind of mothball them a little bit at that point in time. I know that sounds kind of bad, but there's no upside to getting them out at that time. Right, and you could have something really strange happen and wind up with a long-term fear thing. Yeah, you know, so here's rules are completely meant to be broken. Rules are rules, and then we break them all the time. Let's say you don't have a lot of contests around, right? He's 8 months old. You got this contest, you won't get another contest for 5 or 6 months, take him, right? Take him. But, you know, the general rule would be don't take him at that time. All right, let's see. What else we got, Ace of Hogan? Yep, the Obi topic. And Ace of Hogan has 3 dogs. Our discs, we'll probably be doing another run here sometime soon. I was supposed to contact Denise at Hero a while back about super arrows and maybe getting our discs going again, but it's been a little crazy here, relocating to St. Louis and all this shit. We're actually going to be moving to a house here pretty soon. We got a place 16 miles away, which is pretty awesome. April and I are both really looking forward to that. So should be probably spring 2022, I would imagine. That would be going on Ace of Hogan. Awesome. Awesome. So apparently my answer was good on the secondary fear period. That's cool. Important one. Don't forget about juvenile flight. Keep your 7 to 9 month old puppy close to you and on lead. Don't be. April and I are boyfriend and girlfriend, I guess you could say. We're partners in business and in love. So, yep, we are related, or we are. Yeah, we're in a relationship. You could say that. All right, so let's see. Anyone else out there? Do we have anyone here on the Facebook? Anyone here from the Facebook? It seemed that we had. Oh, nope, nobody here from the Facebook. Looks like it's just me and you, Ace of Hogan. Looks like it's just me and you. So let's move on. We've covered the Obi thing. Thank you, Ace Hogan. That is awesome. You're amazing too. We appreciate the nice words for sure. Me and the little squirrels in my head. So this piece here is actually interesting. So this is from 2013, maybe 2012, and this was one of the first times we broke out the prompt switch in a camp environment. And a prompt switch is a tool or a technique that we use to change a cue. So when we want to change a cue, it's a prompt switch, the cue being the prompt and switch meaning change. And so what you do is you take the new cue and you follow it by the old cue. Another way to think of that, you take the cue that doesn't work and follow it by the cue that works, the cue, the signal, or the stimulus that works. You pair those two long enough, and the one that predicts the working cue or the strong cue starts to become the cue itself. It's a super powerful tool. We use it for all kinds of things, and it's really awesome. If you recognize that something you're doing is creating a behavior, if you want to drop a cue on that, all you have to do is say your cue before you do the thing that is eliciting the behavior, and you can put that cue on it very quickly. It's very important that you don't give the strong cue first, or the cue that works first. If you do that, everything that happens after that cue will be noise. And so like if I notice that lifting up my hand, lifting up the disc in the pose, this is a good one, this is great, I think I'll use this. So if I notice it lifting up the disc in my pose, boom, makes the dog drop, what I want to do is I want to say, ouse, boom, ouse, boom, ouse, boom, teeth off, pow, right? What I don't want to do is do this and then say ouse. If this is making it happen, this lift is making it happen, and then whatever I do after that is complete noise. The dog doesn't even recognize it. So you have to be kind of careful with that. If you're going to use a prompt switch, it's weak cue followed by strong cue, or another way to think of it would be the cue that doesn't work followed by the cue that works. So, yeah, Lauren Lakota, Lakota was very, very good at retrieving. A lot of dogs that do toss and fetch as a foundation, they are very good at retrieving, right? Oh, what happened there? Where did I go? Looks like I disappeared. Huh. I'm having camera problems too. That's terrific. That is terrifical. Lakota Toss and Fetch Foundation knew the job. Really good retrieve. Had not dropped anywhere but on her handler's person, like right around here. And so we dropped the prompt switch on her using oppositional feeding. Oppositional feeding is throwing in the opposite direction of the dog. And we use oppositional feeding to slow the dog down and also to obtain a drop at a greater distance. Paired with the prompt switch, it works amazingly. So I'm going to see if I can pull this up on my machine. This is really old, though. I might not have this video, which would be a bummer. Which would be a bummer. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be a bummer. OB oppositional feeding. Oppositional. Look at the dates. Those are all wrong. Lakota. prompt switch, and then I'm going to have to bail on this, and we're going to have to cover it some other time. I apologize, I pulled this up randomly, and let's see. PDF, XML, JavaScript, iBooks. Doesn't look like I got it. Gosh darn it. Yeah, and I don't think I dare try and stream it. Oh, funny. I've been demonstrating the thing here. I'll try and play it. Ace of Hogan, let me know right away if audio or if the whatchamacallit fails, the stream fails. That was pretty loud, eh? So what she's doing right now is just free shaping the drop.
Yes, that was awesome.
And marking it and reinforcing. So we're freeing it up, but look at how close all of these discs, look at how close all of these discs are to her. Right? So all of these discs, she's going to probably run by on each of these and then drop, right? But Laura wants Lakota to drop much further away. Right? All right, now go ahead and hold here for a second. So you can see that all of the discs are, whoa, easy, Cheetah.
All right, let's pick up her disc.
Easy, Cheetah. So we can see that all of them are right around her, right? And this free shaping and reinforcing, the dog is really nice. It reinforces the drop. She hasn't really even been cueing it. Essentially what we were doing there is free shaping and capturing the drop. This is where it's going to happen. It's likely to happen here. And then at this point in time, we can either predict and cue where that's likely to happen, to put the cue and the teeth off very close in proximity to reduce the latency between the cued drop and the teeth off, or we can go ahead and prompt switch. And I don't remember how we address this.
Awesome. Okay, and now let's do a little bit of what they were doing with Denise. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and call the drop, you know, right about the time that you predict it. And whether or not she drops or not, you're going to go ahead and throw. Yep.
Whoops. So she's predicting where it's likely to happen, right?
Yeah, we're doing the same thing that we did with Denise.
And so now the teeth off are paired very closely with
Nice.
with the
Yep, and now let's
verbal cue.
do the same thing, but instead of throwing directly in front of you, we're going to start doing a left and a right throw. Yep.
Dakota out.
And so this is pairing. Normally we cue out, we wait for the dog to take the teeth off, and then we mark yes and make the throw. But we're pairing this. So in that first instance, we cue drop, we wait for the teeth to come off, the dog performs the behavior, teeth off, yes, and then we throw. That is operant conditioning, and that's how we tend to work. But this time we're pairing it. And pairing is anytime you hear pairing, it's going to be classical conditioning. So we're going to take advantage of this throw and the action by the handler to make the drop happen. So we'll pair them. That cued drop will be paired with the throw which will immediately elicit the teeth off. And we'll rely on that relationship, cue, throw, teeth off. We'll get that set on the dog, and then we'll start to use the newfound ability, or that we'll start to leverage that consequent relationship.
Lakota out. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, and now look, I mean, she's dropping 10 yards away now,
Out. Yes.
right?
Probably the farthest she's
Woohoo! That was awesome. Yep. Tell her to go do dog stuff. I knew that was coming. Yep.
Right? Super, super
Alright,
awesome.
So we're gonna do zigzag now with her. Okay. It's pretty much the same thing we were just doing, except for you're gonna throw maybe 15 yards. Okay. Left, right. Okay.
So the zigzag is also a very good tool for getting a dog to drop and for exercising the cued drop. The problem with the zigzag is that when the dog is running by, and let me do this. When the dog is running by, the dog's coming this way, I cue drop. If the dog gets halfway, now the dog is halfway. If I haven't thrown by now, my zigzag gets broken because the dog looks in, right? So I only have until like this point here, this halfway point, to get my, for the dog to take their teeth off. If they don't take their teeth off and I'm waiting for the dog to take their teeth off, they run by and then they wind up turning in and it breaks the zigzag. So zigzag has this time and position relationship that cramps or inhibits our ability to wait and chill and capture and reinforce that behavior. So maybe we'll see that here. Don't quite remember if that was...
throwing it before saying out.
Same thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep, and she's still going to pair it. It's going to work, by the way. Dog's already dropping loosely.
Coda. Yes, good girl.
Oh, yeah. She's super happy.
Easy, cheetah.
And it's pretty windy, so give Laura a break.
Good girl. Nice. Okay, we're going to shorten your throw up about 10 yards. Out. Easy,
You
cheetah.
can see her busting in on Laura.
Lakota out.
Nice.
And you can see her actually stop there and wait for her handler
Way to go to rollers. Yep.
to make the throw.
Out. Good girl. Out. Yeah.
Good. And send her around for one long throw.
That's awesome. This totally isn't the video I thought it was, actually. It makes me laugh. Oh, you guys didn't... Shit. Hang on. I'm sorry. I was watching it. I was enjoying it. It's a pretty awesome video. Super funny. All right, here we go. We'll try that
Maybe
again.
15 yards. Okay. Left, right. Okay.
Am I throwing it before saying out?
Same thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
No, Lakota.
Coda. Yes, good girl.
Oops, somebody wants in DiscDog.Live.
Easy, cheetah.
So you can see just how loose.
Good girl. Nice.
So we started out and all of the drops were like right here in this area after the dog ran by, right? Look at how far that one is on the way in. Like that's a huge success,
Good girl. Nice.
right?
Shorten your throw up about 10 yards. Out. Easy, Cheetah. Good girl.
Here, Lakota, out.
Nice. Look at that.
Out.
Way to go to rollers. Yep.
Lakota, out. Good girl, out. Yeah.
Good. And send her around for one long throw.
So towards the end here, the you can see that Lakota's dropping
Easy, Cheetah.
like before Laura throws, right? Watch.
Here, Lakota, out.
You see it? She's already dropped it. The T has barely even been finished, the T and out, and the dog has dropped. When the dog starts to drop on the verbal before you actually act, then we can start to think about going consequent. We can then start to wait until the dog takes her teeth off. When we're doing this prompt switch behavior, we have to be really careful that we're either doing the prompt switch, which is pairing, out, throw, out, throw, out, throw, awesome, go do dog stuff. We take a break, and then we can come back and work consequent. Out, yes, throw. Out, teeth off, yes, throw. If we mix those up in the same session, and if we do them kind of half of them like this, out, oh, okay, I'll pair it because you're not throwing, or out, yeah, I'll throw it, right? It'll confuse the dog and it'll just be a shitty drop. It's very important that we're either pairing and we're doing classical conditioning, or we are operant, where we are waiting for the dog's behavior and we're marking it and reinforcing that behavior so it is more likely to happen in the future. There you go. Prompt switch with Lakota on the drop cue. Funny. I am magic, Ace of Hogan. Poof. Here, we'll prove it. We'll prove it. And I would really like to be proven wrong. I would like to be on camera, but I'm not. I disappeared. So funny. Frickin' GoPro, man. So yeah, the prompt switch, super awesome skill. We use it for drops, and we use it for all kinds of stuff. The drop is primarily the place we use it in Frisbee. All right, good question here from Ace of Hogan. Let's see, is there such a thing as too much Frisbee? A dog will get tired of playing it? Like if we played a lot, will a dog get tired of playing it? I don't know if this makes sense, just wondering. Yeah, I think there is such thing as too much Frisbee. Between the physical pounding wear and tear on the dog, and then the mental wear and tear. And I think that is, can I say, inversely proportional to how good your communication is. If your communication is great and your reinforcement is solid, it's really hard to turn a dog off a Frisbee by playing too much. If your communication isn't very strong, or you are, I don't know, putting pressure on the dog to perform, or putting pressure on yourself to perform, and the game isn't as fun or rewarding as it should be, that can really provide trouble. All right, let's get rid of Lakota. What do we got next? Through weight flip, super awesome move. It's our foundational move. I'm gonna skip this, I think. I know I don't have that video, so I'll just skip that one. So, 5-card stud. This is the Jam and a Flash game. This Jam and a Flash game is our standard Jam and a Flash game, right? So you draw 5 cards, you shuffle the cards, you deal 5 out, you play each card in order. You do 4 reps with weights between each trick, and then the 5th rep you do live. And if you're playing with somebody else, you would have a mock contest where you and the other player or the people watching and playing along decide. But this is just a jam and a flash game. It's pretty sweet. Jam and a flash is just laying out some tricks. I'll pull one up of Epi. Actually, I think I can pull one of Epi right now. Let me see here. Is that it? Funny. No, stop. 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 Let's see. Epi localized landing. I have so many. It's so funny. I have to get oh, look, yes, it's going to play.
All right, so I use a
Oh, perfect. This will work.
called Random Tools. I found that it's easiest to find it by searching for random list. There are a bunch of them. I've tried a bunch. Not all of them will work for jam and a flash purposes. You're looking for Random Tools. This one right here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and open that up. Now there's a random number generator, die roll, if you want to do spaced out. There's shuffle, and that's a shuffle list. You can see here that I have all of my tricks listed in here, one on each line. Hit the random button.
The QR code up there on the top, let me move that so you can see it all. That QR code will take you to the app. It's only on iOS. I'm sorry, I don't know of one on Android that will work.
Does some crazy town, and then spits out a list. And what I do with this is I just screenshot each of these. 1 through 15, and then 16 through 30, and then 30 to 37. And what that's going to give me is a list here. So the first 5, heli out, jazz vault, flip clock, fakie counter, sidearm. That's one sequence of 5. If I want to do 6, I'd include the counter flank. And then I'm just going to move all the way down the list. I kind of like this. I'm not a fan of things in the box. I like the cards. But I kind of like this because I can get all of my tricks in a list format, randomized. And I can create, what is that, at least 6 sequences with each roll. So the next one would be get back, Japanese dog catch, clock flank, scoot, epic vault, weightless flip. And then here's the rest of them. And I can also start on any trick I want, blah, blah, blah. I'll go ahead and whip some of these up into a pretty format. I'll choose a couple, and we'll do them today for the show.
Play.
You want to try one more? You want to try the other one? Yeah, we can do this one. Actually, Epic 2021, number 8. We do a counter vault, clockwise flank, heli out, through and flip, weightless flip, reverse chest vault.
So what I did here was I used that app. I write each trick on its own line in the list, or in, I think it's random list is what it's called. And then I shuffle them up, and it spits them out, and then I put them in this pretty little mind map that is the image here. You'll see the image a couple times.
Heli out. Ready?
You don't have to do that, but I like to do that.
Counter vault to heli out. Top. House, heli out. Good.
So heli out is a flip outside
Yeah, you're awesome.
of the flank that he's on. So he was going clockwise.
To heli out, that's right. And then from there we'll go through and flip. Through and flip. Yes, house, weightless flip. Yes. Two.
So the weight between each trick, super important in jamming a flash. I could probably throw all this shit together at once, but both Epi and I would not know what the hell we were doing. It would be a whoosh. It would be like tunnel vision. I don't remember anything. Whoo, that was awesome. That's all we'd remember. By putting weights in between each trick, we wind up knowing the trick that we've done and then able to get our shit together for the next trick. Right? So here, you know, I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. I got to reach in my pocket and pull out my phone. But because Epi and I are both so used to doing jam and a flash and waiting between tricks, it's no problem for him to hang out there.
Reverse chest vault. Right there, rebound.
This is scary.
Good.
He's like a little nut shot artist.
Awesome. All right, so counter vault, clockwise flank. That just happens to work out really nice. To heli out, so through and flip, weightless flip to rebound. Right there, top.
And this is rep number 2. We'll do 4 of these, and then I'll go live speed.
Good, ouse, heli out. Yes, through and flip. Yes, ouse, wait right there. Yes, good man. Wait right there. And then we have, I think it's a rebound, chest ball. Wait, rebound. I know, you're too early. Good man, awesome. Make sure that's right. Yep. Counterball, clock flank. That's natural. That's how he releases. Heli out is a flip in the opposite direction, so it's a counterclock flip while on the clockwise flank. To the through and flip. It's kind of nice. Through and flip to weightless flip we've never done. Weightless flip to rebound. All right, you ready? Right here, handsome. House. Wait right there. Top.
Really forcing him to wait on that trigger.
Good. Shit, I want to go through and flip. Through and flip. Yes, wait. Yes, ouse. Rebound. Oh, yeah. That chest vault, not a good trick for us. It's a little too small to get up there. I'm super gun shy about it.
He scares me with that trick.
Let's do one more. Wait right there. Wait. Top. I'm throwing this really early and quickly as I can. So as soon as I move my body, I'm making that toss. Top. Boom.
So, did the dog leave the ground for the target?
Boom.
Yes or no? Oh, that's close. He might have seen it. I don't know. Pretty close.
Yes, ouse, heli out. Yes, through and flip. Yes, wait. Yes, wait
Yep,
right
and
there, rebound. Good man, ouse, go. Good man, that'll work, Epi. Good try, good try. Come on, handsome.
So
All right,
we would
couple
want
jam and a flash.
to take that. You know what? I'm going to go back and show you this because it's kind of important. At the resume last video.
Sequences.
So you can see here that
Yes, wait.
between this flip
Yes, wait right there, rebound.
and that rebound,
Good man.
that there's a weight in there. This one was supposed to be live speed, but I'm not comfortable putting that together, right? And the idea with jam and a flash is you put the weights in, and then as you get more proficient, you, the dog, and the team, that they just come together and you're able to do them without weights. And it works almost all the time. But there are tricks that we don't feel comfortable pulling off. So that reverse chest vault is a shitty trick for us. He jumps off my crotch all the time, and it's horrifying, man. It hurts, it's scary. He's tearing up the soft, literally my soft underbelly, like right under my belt. It's horrible. Like him and Ferris, Jack Faley's dog Ferris, they're brothers, and they both chest vault, rebound very low, and it's just brutal. So I'm gun shy. The trick isn't happening in flow. I can't make it happen in flow by just doing enough weights in between. What you want to do in that situation is you want to screw the rest of the sequence, and just what I would want to do is I would want to do that weightless flip. I would want to throw it up, let it spin in my hand, and I would throw it, and then I would only be focused on my movements between that trick and the rebound. And I call it, it's silly, but I call it focusing on the two, right? So I do weightless flip, 2, reverse chest vault, right? And when we're doing these things, we focus on the tricks. When we're doing jam and a flash, we focus on don't focus on the tricks. The tricks are easy, you know them, right? What you need to focus on is the things between the tricks. How do I move to this place? What position do I need to be in? What position is my dog in? Ooh, he's in this position. He's in this position. That means I need to be over here. Okay, let me get over here. Wait, and then we go, right? So everything in this is not really about the tricks themselves, which is what everybody focuses on in their sequencing. You need to focus on the shit between the tricks, right? And I call that the two, right? This to that. And so when you struggle with something like Epi and I are struggling with right here.
Yes, wait. Yes,
right?
Wait right there, rebound.
I'm not ready.
Good man.
Right? What I want to do is I want to do a special session where I just work the two tricks that I'm trying to link, that I'm really struggling with. And while I'm working those two tricks, what I want to do is I want to not focus on the tricks themselves. I don't give a shit about them. I want to focus on the stuff between them. So I'll make that weightless flip, boom, and I will pounce into 2 and make the throw. I will pounce to the rebound and make that throw. And it's really awesome. If you just focus on that piece of it, most of the time you can power through.
Good man. That'll work, Epi. Good try. Good try. Come on, handsome.
All
A
right.
couple of jam and a flash sequences. Fun stuff.
Epi.
Fun stuff. Couple of nice lessons learned.
He's a little badass.
You're handsome. You want to lie down?
Yeah, we got a couple more, but I'll go ahead and.
Going, Ron Watson. Positive Vibe, host
What
of
happened
DiscDog.Live.
there? Come on,
Gonna work
Ron.
on some jam and a flash stuff.
Where are we at? There we go. Nope, we want that one. That one right there. All right, so Jam and a Flash, that Random Tools app, you might want to try and track that down. So, yeah, let's go through. All right. So Ace Hogan asks, I got my first Hero Air 235 and I love it. What is your favorite Hero disc? I throw Super Arrows. And I throw Super Arrows because they last a really long time and they perform quite well. They are not quite as durable as heavy plastic, but they're like 25 grams lighter than heavy plastic. They're about 10, 15 grams heavier than an Air. And I think that really fits a sweet spot between, you know, durable and heavy, or light and heavy, while maintaining durability. So I'm a big fan of the Super Arrows. Yep, the app, It's the Random Tools app. If you look it up on Google, good luck. It's really hard to find in the App Store. It's only for iPhone, iOS. So you might want to scroll back through this and grab that QR code with your phone. Let's see. So the Updog field from 2020 is at Jack and Kat's place, the Faley Frisbee Farm. Jack and Kat Faley, the founders of Updog. We were stuck there during Camp COVID, or we were stuck there during COVID at what we called Camp COVID. We were supposed to be there for 2 weeks, and we wound up there for a little more than a year, year and a half almost. It was a great place to get stuck, and I really miss those guys. And I miss their field. That field, pretty awesome place to play. Yeah, so the transitioning with each trick makes the overall routine look so smooth. In your routine, you make throws and you do tricks, right? That's your routine. Well, when you're doing your throws and your tricks, if we look at the amount of time that's spent just doing your tricks and your throws, it's probably about 25 seconds of your routine. What are you doing for the other minute and 40 seconds, right? And what you're doing for the other minute and 40 seconds is getting set up for your tricks, picking up discs, your dog is running and moving, so you're reading the dog. The whole game is about what happens between the tricks. The tricks are meaningless, guys. The tricks are easy. That's the easy part. You have to be really good at the stuff between the tricks. That's the real key. And Ace of Hogan asked about the what Frisbee vest you use. I really don't use a vest. I have an old Skyhounds vest from 1999, which is pretty awesome. It's pretty beat. Looks like it's been put through a cheese grater or shot with a shotgun. It's pretty crazy. Nope, it's not your end if it's lagging. Yeah, you should totally get down there. They're just outside of Tampa, just north of Tampa. It's super awesome. Super amazing place to play. The spirit at their contests it's just terrific. So can't say enough good things about Jack and Kat and playing Frisbee down there in Florida. All right, and we've done this cueing direction before. All right, I think that's going to do it, guys. Ace of Hogan, I think I'm going to dig out of here. I think it's just you and I. Ooh, it looks like we got some more people here, but nobody chatted in chat. Shame on you, chat. You guys should be more talkative. I do appreciate everybody hanging out. I hope the video quality wasn't too shabby. Super stressed about my internet. But fingers crossed, in a week or two, we'll have really nice internet. We are moving to a house here pretty quick. We have an indoor training space, big house, space outside to play. It's going to be terrific. So we are looking forward to that. Ace of Hogan, thank you. I had a blast too. And you have a good week as well, right? And you are always awesome, Ace of Hogan. Thank you so much. I appreciate the kind words and you hanging out. So, yeah, and everybody else who's here, spread the word. We're going to start doing this a little more seriously. This is really off the cuff. I don't have anything planned. I've done a couple of well-planned ones, and this one isn't one. I don't want to put out a bunch of effort and then get like screwed because my internet sucks. I would like to kind of, when I do like a real serious stream, a couple of the streams that we've had, Ace of Hogan has been here, we have really rocked it out, and it was kind of premature. No, we didn't have a lot of people here, and you know, I covered things really, really in depth, and it wasn't wasted or anything, but it would be way better to have all my shit together, have some people here, have some interaction with chat, and work from there. All right, peace to you too, Ace of Hogan. I'm going to jet, guys. I'm going to play us out with, yeah, we'll do meme roll numbers. Oh, I don't have, yeah, we'll do meme roll number 6. And if this doesn't play right away, all right, guys, we'll see you later. Have fun. Thanks a bunch for hanging out. And check you later. Tell everybody we're doing this, and we're going to do it for real starting pretty soon. Talk to you later.